All right, Mike here with Better Times, here to go over a recap of last week that ended with UFC Shanghai, Johnny Walker versus Ming Yang Zhang. But it's not just going to be that fight card. Last week I covered 4 fight cards because I really wanted to get after it last week. Now, we didn't end on the high note that I was hoping for with that UFC Shanghai card, but outside of that one fight card, if we look at the whole week, it was a really good week. Now, I'm going to start with the Dana White's Contender Series Week 2 fight card. We missed out on the Kuozi money line. Turns out that was not a good bet. But that fight ending under 1.5 at plus 105, we hit. The heavyweight fight, Hokit versus Uriel, under 1.5, minus 155 was a hit. Ralston money line plus 110 was a hit. And that fight going under 2.5 at minus 105, another hit. And then we got the Delano fight, the main event, going over 2.5 at minus 110. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 winning tickets that cashed, along with the best bet parlay for that fight card, Delano and Lewis Lee Scott for a minus 195. That was a good night. And then we got the PFL fight card. Now, I only released a few. I was going to do more, but I got too busy. So we only stuck with the ones that I released already. That was Edwards money line, minus 205, easy money. Then we got Popov minus 220. I felt we got a little bit lucky there. Romanov did come to fight, and I honestly thought the judges could have gave it to him too, but nonetheless, we hit it. And then the parlay, the best bet parlay for that card was Edwards money line, and then the Popov fight going over 2.5. That parlay was valued at plus 166. And then the Road to UFC fight card, I got too busy. I didn't want to do too much, so we stuck with one play for that fight card, and that was the best bet parlay, and that was Sang-Uk Kim with Sebastian Saleh at plus 139. And then that brings us to the UFC Shanghai fight card. We hit 4 of the 7 best bets, but as you can tell by the numbers, we ended up with a winning night, but it was only 1/10 of a unit, so nothing really to brag about. Overall, you covered the chalk for a unit, or you hit the plus, you laid down 1 unit for the plus money. You would have ended up, along with the best bet parlays, you would have ended